That is the worst license plate.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ
I
and
thought
get
we
progress
discussed
reports
some Red
Okay,
Lobster
let's call
Cheddar
it
Bay
the-
biscuits.
in. Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Peak.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition.
That's where the
What do you
game gets its name.
We can always go
Deadly
back to the hotel
proposition.
after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now.
They still won't give me a
This is
bigger
the
booth.
worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
You know how kids love to steal milk.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned.
Like when the president stole from the
case
milk
I was
barn.
on until last month. Well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it.
But we all have our little ways, you know.
He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum. Then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual.
Sounds like an awesome dude. I'd like to party with him.
The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
They ruled he was a badass.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
So we broke up. We're still friends, though.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a
Are we
totally
sure we're not the
different
murderer?
world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes,
No, I jumped out of Elite
us look
Beat
like we're
Agents.
just playing cops and robbers. Ugh, I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that.
I've only raped 700 people.
The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter.
It's how you use
There is
it.
no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim.
Except for victimless crimes.
No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Yep.
Also, I've never seen Les Mis.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
And we both like to harass women on Twitter.
Of course, but still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Well, it's because you're a dumb woman.
Me, neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna, Here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night then.
Now look, I'm telling you, all crimes, whether it be murder, rape, or shoplifting, they're the exact same. Also, white genocide is real, and look at those chemtrails. Look at that turkey sandwich. Oh, so I guess we're just released back. Whoa! Look at this fun boy. Hey, little guy. Is this a vault? Really?
Ah.
We have to fucking... Or is that what he's seeing? Is he looking through the window to look at a country ham? Oh, this isn't creepy. Voyeur mode. Also, is York using one of those spy cams from SWAT 4? How is he able to look around while looking through the window? Is his entire face just pressed up against the pane? Well, yes, I assumed that the diner would have a lot of coffee, York. Raw potatoes, not so much. Maybe a baked potato. Okay, we get money for peeping too. That's helpful. So here's this, oh, there's my ride, my whip. Everything in this game just seems to take way too fucking long. Like, not just the load times, but like, the fact that there's even a load time between looking in the building like that. And how long it takes to get in and out of your vehicle. Like, it has to play that, like, individual cutscene. It's almost like they wanted to reach like 100 hours plus to put on the back of the box, and they just padded for time. But again, this whole game is just padding for time. I prefer Paddington Bear. Oh.
It's a very nonchalant wreck.
Well, I guess it's up to us to talk about movies, Andy. See any good movies lately?
Zach, this reminds me of a movie I saw recently. It was called Shark Tale. What if they update this game, and every time they update it, it just adds more useless bullshit movie talk?
Like every time a hit movie comes out, they have
Anytime
to add
any
more
movie
lines.
comes out. At all.
Any movie
Ever.
whatsoever.
Yes.
They daily check IMDb. Is that why it's the director's cut? It's not the actual director of the game. It's just referring to directors in general.
It's S. Spielberg Jr.
We have to pay proper respects to all directors, big and small. Zach, did you see that episode of NCIS last night? You didn't? No, I didn't either. I don't think anyone watches that show. How the hell is it still on? I don't even know how I know the name. I think I only know the name because other people make jokes about how no one watches it.
I just want to hear him talk about a Neil Breen movie just once.
This is a Neil Breen movie, Andy. FK and the Tuna. Clear as a crystal morning. I now know how to cure cancer. With lasers.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
All schlock and no play makes Jack a dull protagonist.
First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was
This reminds me of the
fed up
Jethro
with
Tull
her
song,
chest
Jungle in the
down to
Bungle.
her stomach.
Bungle in the
That
Jungle.
was the direct cause of
Chris
death.
really bungled that one.
The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
It was her tongue.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Teeth?
Gingivitis.
Holy shit, this game's actually quizzing us. Yeah, the red seed.
Give me that red chip
That's right.
and a chupa chup.
The same red seed in her mouth. According to
Oh, if we
Emily,
picked the
it was
Chupa
later
Chup,
in
do you think
August
we
too.
would have unlocked that
But traces
Super
of
Nintendo
tears
game where he
still
plays the
evident
Intergalactic
in her face.
Ninja?
Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining.
By the way, the game's still working. It's just a black
We
screen,
found
white
numerous
text.
important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things.
Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
A pair of shiny marble dice. Some people call them snake eyes, but to me they look like mice.
That's right, a broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us.
Or a man with 4 legs.
Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna.
2 of which were
And
very
stiletto
petite.
There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything?
Oh yeah, all the monsters that attacked me.
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
Shit, I actually don't remember.
What do you think she was holding on to?
Ooh. Do you remember?
Nope.
That's right. A round
Okay,
object.
good. Woo. Took a guess.
The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back.
Or was really the chicken
These 2
foot.
could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk.
Holy
Few
shit,
are
this just
worthy of
goes on
special
forever.
attention.
Like, what happens if I pick the wrong
Karen
answer?
Crane, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner.
He made Doom.
Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who is out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized.
Are you a Vulcan?
Interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back. It was strange to me.
A bunch of scars that looked like the
Hey,
Big
don't take that the
Dipper.
wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
On her back there was an old Ferris wheel, like the one they used to have at the carnival by my town.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take...
There was something on her back that made me sad and nostalgic. The lyrics to Night Moves.
Ellie! Lunchtime, Ellie!
I'll eat later.
You'll eat right now, young lady,
Or into the fire you go.
to listen to your mother.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Eat your lunch, then take a nap. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Grandpa, can you turn the soundtrack down?
There's no need to rush things. You must live your life at the pace that is right for you.
Honey! Are you
I totally forgot about that framing mechanism. Wow, and it's extra useless. What the fuck was that even about?
It's reminding the player to stop playing and eat some lunch.
Ah, so kind of like when Disgaea is like, hey, you know, don't turn the lights off. Or when your Wii U is like, you're fat, go get some exercise. Ah, Miss Stiletto Shoe. The one person in this town that owns heels. Okay. What was the burger important? Did the burger have clues? Did we miss like an important note that was written in ketchup underneath the bun?
Yeah. It's the first murder that happened in that town. 'Cause meat is murder.
Oh no. That's how we end episode. That's the end of episode 1.
Yep.
Well, this is a short episode, but
No, it wasn't. It was like 10 episodes for one episode.
I meant like this episode within the like the episode of the game, but the episode of the show based on the game.
The ride.
Are you thirsty?
My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard.
You must be very thirsty.
You were creeping on Emily pretty
You
bad,
will
man.
Milk with your coffee? Coffee with milk. That's all.
Oh, so goddess of the forest, you mean that she's still a waitress even in death. That kind of sucks. Also, I'm kind of growing a Riker beard.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
Can he see the subtitles
My
too?
name is Becky.
After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do.
Which is Becky while we watch.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
Well, coffee normally does make me go. I have a rat bladder.
Huh?
Duh. Oh, chupa chup.
Chips ahoy. What's the little John Goodmans?
You know how there's precious moments? Well, these are good men. These are my little good men. Whoa, what was that? Was that a glitch or was that God coming down to punish York for being a fucking creep? Okay, so are we in my mind? Are we in heaven? Is this purgatory? Where does this door lead? Oh, fade to white. So yes, we are in heaven. No, never mind. We're in a Legend of Zelda boss battle. We now have to fight Shadow York. And why the hell is Shadow York so small? Z-target's not working. How am I going to lock onto him?
Oh, that's not annoying.
I'm sorry. Wait, do you mean what I was doing or the game in general?
Can it be both?
That's me. That's me when it happened.
Oh my god, I was right. That is Shadow York.
That's so me.
Always bobbed my head when
Ha-
it happens.
Hashtag me. Me.
Same.
It's cold.
Ah, I had a wet dream again. Because of that sexy kid. That's right. I'm a self-obsessed pedophile. I look at my own baby pictures.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
It didn't close. What the fuck?
George said he'd have someone pick it up.
The bed just lights on fire behind him.
Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
Can't sleep. My bed's on fire.
Don't touch me. I'm a real live wire.
Let's shave, please. And also...
No way.
Okay.
He's awesome looking, dude.
Shave.
Shave his head.
Save. And get a new coat. Fuck.
Okay, shave and a new coat. 2 bits of data. We haven't seen what he looks like with a beard in this.
Wait,
does it
that
say it's
triples your
dirty?
money reward? Yeah, they're both dirty. We need the black one.
Can we?
Yeah, clean.
Oh,
it.
clean. There we go.
We are no, the black one's the one that doesn't
Okay,
need clean.
okay. I'll put the black one on. Then we're going to Sapienza and we're going to choke that little kid to death.
$8. Oh, 24 hours.
So he has a beard now. So he's close to being perfect. When you're saying shave, you mean shave his head. I don't know, Andy. You know what? Let's let bearded York stick around. And people in the comments section, vote shave or no shave. Which means it's going to be up to both of you. Both of you in the comments section, which means we're probably going to be deadlocked. What the?
Did you need something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly.
Rocco
Oh,
Bodie!
opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Is this where they filmed the Igarashi skit?
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
I jerk off in every hotel room I'm in. That's what I'm saying.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Want
you.
me to be a bad guy?
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name.
I'm gonna have to eat a lot more pussy to get a scar like that.
You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here.
Check out the reverb on that dog.
Say hi to Willie.
Also, this is my dog, Ben.
Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Oh, now I can make the equivalent exchange.
How kind of you.
By the way,
What?
So, what brings the old FBI out here?
shit, it's a magic
Sounds like
tree.
more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you
I mean,
something?
statistically, they still
You know a
are.
lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but
You look more like
let me
Al
tell you,
Pacino. pretending to be a man of Cuban descent.
Make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, oh, the secret of making a good smoked ham.
I've seen those in loading screens.
But, you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Tell Derek and Sean I said hi.
Zach,
But not Garrett. He knows what he
do you
did.
remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K.
This show has just begun.
They should make every character's name FK so that the clue just doesn't work.
By the way, I wasn't saying that he was Rocco Bodie because he's overweight. Because that guy looks like if Rocco ate Derek, Sean. You know what? And Garrett. And maybe the Marcus puppet as well for dessert. But he does, I don't know, he has a Rocco vibe to him. Am I just going to leave my tree there? Let me pick up my tree. It's vital to the case. Well, you said if I just leave the tree and not do anything, it'll grow, right? So just grow it right here in the hallway. Put your money where your mouth is, Forrest. His name is Forrest and he sells trees. That's ingenious. Just like how my name is Chris and I'm the second coming of the Lord.
Oh, hi.
Okay, yep. Nope, definitely do not want to talk to you, lady. I am not at all interested. Goodbye. Tomato sauce.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
Saw DDD.
You do look well
Said what's up
rested.
to Escargoon.
Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork.
Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Rough her up a bit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing, Zach.
Beard makes it so much worse. Holy God. We accidentally spliced Meowth with Xanatos.